go back to Cleveland, Cleveland, Ohio, in the mid '70s. I kind of started radio right out of high school. I'm one of those lifers, and started working with the sports stations and out of broadcast school and the rock stations. I actually didn't even hit the radio as an announcer until 1981. Small AM in Cleveland, Ohio, but real popular, groundbreaking AM WJMO. A lot of folks came out of there. Remember Leon Isaac Kennedy? He's out of Cleveland. A lot of folks out of Cleveland. So we started there, and then for a few years working morning drive in Cleveland, Ohio. And then I got the call to go to Chicago in '84. That was a big job. And Chicago, big city, and learned a lot and worked there for a few years, and went back to Cleveland for about 8 months, and then got the call to go to Philadelphia, and was on my way to Philadelphia to work for Power 99 in the morning drive. And at the same time, Tony Gray called me to come to KISS to work evenings, 98.7 KISS in New York. I said I might not ever get to New York, so I took that job. And I said, well, if I get to New York, I said, I've been there. I didn't expect to stay but 3 months because I heard New York was hard, so that 3 months turned into 30 years. And just the time of my life. It's funny, you talk about Atlantic Starr, that goes back to the early days in Cleveland. I was just learning how to do this, and back in those days, we didn't have all this technology and iPhones and super duper things that we have now. I was still using a little cassette recorder and trying to get my interviews off the cassette recorder. And Atlantic Starr came to Cleveland. I think it must have been about '82. They were performing with Confunction downtown Cleveland, and I wanted to get an interview with one of the brothers. And it would have been actually my first one. And so I stuck around after the show, and Wayne was so kind enough to take a green announcer that didn't know what he was doing and didn't even have batteries in my recorder. He gave me batteries. That's why I love them guys. And so I was able to interview them early on. So I've been a big fan of Atlantic Starr, and I'm happy to be able to play the music to this day. Their music is timeless. They got a #1 fan here, and always will be. Oh yeah, we've been working with Atlantic Starr over the years. We did some work with Atlantic Starr and Jerry Miller and the guys back in the early '90s at the old Glen Island Casino, and had a chance to not only show another side of what I do. I was playing my music with my band. Wayne didn't know that, flipped him out. And so we had a chance to work together. And then in the last few years, we worked with them in Greenberg over at the Welcome Back Home concert for Atlantic Starr, and then the album release party. So it's just kind of good to be a part of the family and their growth and what they're doing with their music now. Now we're doing the party series up in White Plains, and get to hang out with the folks up there in Westchester. Real great people up there, and boy, do we party. We have a good time. We have a ball. We're gonna do it again on the 25th of November. It's all black with a touch of gold, ladies. So get your black, get your gold. I know you're gonna be looking good because you look good in that white. We did the white in August, so we're doing the black in November. It's gonna be out of sight. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate that night, 30 years in New York. I can't believe it's just like a blink of an eye. And 30 years, and we still going. I don't even feel like it's been 30 years, but it has been. I've seen music go from different genres. I've seen it go from New Jack Swing, to the where hip hop wasn't where it is now. I saw hip hop begin, and I've seen it go to unbelievable heights, and that's what 30 years will do for you. A lot of the people that I started out with on the radio, listening to me, they're grown and got their own kids now. So what's that say about me? It say 30 years. That's what it said. Band's gonna be kicking. You can't put your glasses on when you talk about the band. That's a whole nother different persona. See, this is announcer. Come and join us. This is the band. We're gonna be playing, okay? The 25th, Crown Plaza in White Plains, all black, touch of gold, celebrating 30 years in New York City. Come on out, DJ Danny, first shows. It's gonna be a great time. First Choice Entertainment, the Jeff Foxx concert and party series. What a great way to celebrate 30 years in New York. I can't think of nothing better to do.
I think Atlantic Starr is gonna come.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy. We're gonna have a good time.